Hi guys! Welcome to my YouTube channel. Dito tayo ngayon sa Do Good for the Planet event ng Watsons.
Doing good for the communities and the planet. Now, we're very, very excited to have missions have set forth. That's why in the past webinars we've had, we were tackling different issues that the world faces. The first one we had was in August, where we had Do Good Together. It was really emphasizing the need for everyone to get involved. The second Do Good webinar we had in September was Do Good for the Oceans. Here we focused on plastic pollution, and you can imagine how much plastic is leaking into our oceans and how that damages nature's biodiversity. The third one, we took a little bit of a social approach. We did Do Good for our children last November, and we looked at the cleft disease in the Philippines today, and how free surgeries for the children can really transform the lives of the children and their families. And last March, we had Do Good for the Earth. This is the time when we tackled recycling and the key solution to address the harsh effects of climate change. With these different webinars we had, we hope that you found the sessions very informative, but also enlightening, and hopefully has inspired you to take some action. Today we continue our sustainability journey, and we make it a little bit more personal today. We're going to talk about carbon footprint and even measure each of our carbon footprint. We have invited an expert from climate
every day to turn turbines to create electricity for our day-to-day. This also is affecting in modes of transport. As we're driving around the world or flying around the world, we're creating small miniature explosions in our internal combustion engines, which leads to more emissions being released. There's lots of different parts of our lifestyles which are affecting high emissions. And it's growing, and population is growing, and we need to find ways to decarbonize. So, how do we do that? The first step in this challenge is working out where we're going wrong most. And we do this by having a carbon footprint, which is a map or a table of data detailing where your emissions are most prevalent for you and your organization. We have two main types of carbon footprint: the corporate carbon footprint and the product carbon footprint. The corporate carbon footprint is about the emissions from your organization. The product carbon footprint is about the emissions of making and distributing the product to your customers, how your customers use that product and how they dispose of it. Two very different types of calculation, but they give the same sort of clues about how we produce the initiative, even how we run our business.
May carbon footprint.
Yes. So, dapat pala kasama sa computation yun, di ba?
Yes. Okay, great. So how about
One thing at a time, always. During the pandemic, I actually went straight to the advocacy work full time. So I'm focused on the mental health.
step by step, of course? And Riza, you talked about in your introduction to Access, you talk about having an imperfect zero state,
And we think about, what are the sustainable alternatives that we have? And a lot of the products in the market, they're actually a lot more expensive, or when they put eco or green in it, there's a premium to it. So it kind of feels more expensive as well. So it automatically places the consumer at the point of view na parang, I can't afford this, or this is not me. And when that's not supposed to be the case, it's supposed to be the norm, right? And I agree and echo what Lisa said, that the system may not be built for it at the moment. And we see that during the pandemic. We had to go back to some single-use stuff because of the safety and the contamination, plastics everywhere, the masks and everything. So it can be very difficult, and that's a challenge that we're constantly facing. But it does not have to be that way. I firmly believe that, like, for example, Filipino moms are very, very sustainable. Everybody has that cupboard with the plastics and the Tupperwares, and it's very normal for them, and they like reusing the plastic bags, they like reusing the Tupperwares that they have. And it only becomes expensive when you start thinking about how it should be beautiful in Pinterest and everything has to be team kahoy or team puti. Parang, okay, everything has to be the same color or it has to be a fancy tumbler that I can lug around all the time.
Even the food waste. I have a family, I have a husband and my son who are big eaters. I make sure that I only cook what is necessary. I try to go away now with food waste. So these are the little things that I hope will contribute. Maybe not as big as the two ladies here, but I'm starting. In all honesty.
Living. Ako, I shift din.
So ayan guys, thank you for watching. Bye!
I am